Good afternoon, everybody. It's your girl, Lady J. You are tuned in to JQLM Radio's Community Corner with your girl, Lady J, right here on JQLM Radio, division of Ego Entertainment Network. And we have an amazing guest today, and we're going to be talking about being single and satisfied today, okay, for the female. So, ladies, tune in, share, share, share. If you are watching us live on social media, make sure you have another device open simultaneously somewhere. We need those radio numbers. Tune in to JQLM Radio. You know what? Instead of me just telling you, just listen to this. If this is your first time tuning into the show or to JQLM Radio and you would like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in, be sure to tell them to download the JQLM Radio app on their Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live to JQLM Radio 24/7, 365 via Amazon Alexa, TuneIn app, the Stream and Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms of which you can find located on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com. Also, don't forget to follow, like, and share us. We do follow back. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JQLM Radio. You can also connect with Ego Entertainment Network at EgoEntNet. That's EGOENTNET on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter also. Also, connect with us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, Ego TV Network, at youtube.com/Ego TV Network. So all of those are the different ways that you can tune in to JQLM Radio. And shout out to everybody that is tuned in right now to the radio station. We appreciate you guys. So before I introduce my guest, I'm going to play a little something so you can kind of get an idea. Charbria Shine's Single Woman Chronicles is going on tour. Maryville, Fort Wayne, and Indianapolis, Indiana are in for a real treat. You do not want to miss this stage play of a young woman obsessed with love and marriage. The live stage play will take place in Maryville, Indiana on August 27th at the Living Hope Church at 2 o'clock p.m. In Indianapolis, Indiana on September the 10th at the Schrott Center for the Arts at Butler University at 7 p.m. And in Fort Wayne, Indiana on September the 24th at the Arts United Center at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at swcthestageplay.com. That's swcthestageplay.com. Make it a date night or a girls' night out and be there. Charbria Shine's Single Woman Chronicles. Music, I Wanna Feel by Alexi Action on Pixabay.com. So now you all know who my guest is for today. So today's guest is none other than Charbria Shine. She is the producer, writer, and director of Single Woman Chronicles, and she is the author of Single and Satisfied. So let's welcome Charbria to the show.
Hi. Hey, girl.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, well, first, thank you for joining us on today. It's a pleasure to have you here on JQLM Radio. So let's just get right into it real quick before we go into being single and satisfied, what that means for you and what it is, what the message is, from your book and your play. Can you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, where you're from and what you like to do in your spare time?
Oh, yeah. So I'm Charbria Shine, and I'm born and raised from Gary, Indiana. And right now I'm in the Maryville, Indiana area. And so what do I love to do in my spare time? I like to shop. I love musical theater and I love the outdoors. I love the beach. So I like just being at the water, even if I'm not swimming, just chilling, just hearing the waves. Yeah, being outside. So, yeah.
Okay. I think all of us women like to shop. So.
You're right about that.
Listen, even when we don't have money, we like the window shop.
Right. For real,
make
girl.
Make a mental note of what I'm coming back to get. So,
yeah, girl.
So, your Single Woman Chronicles. Let's start with the book, Single and Satisfied. Can you tell everyone what is that about and what prompted you to write it?
Yes, I have it right here. Okay, and so basically, I wrote "Single and Satisfied: The Single Woman's Guide to Fulfillment" because in my singleness, I found myself miserable. I'm just gonna be honest. Like some people, like, oh,
Mhm.
the single life, I love it, but I didn't. Honestly, I
Mhm.
found myself like it seemed like everybody around me was getting married. I was still single, late 20s, 30s, clocks ticking, all those things, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, what's up, like, and I just hated my life at the time, and I was like, okay, am I really gonna hate my life because I don't have a man in it? And I had to come to grips with the fact that what if I chose not to get married, or what if that never happened? Am I
Right.
gonna choose a miserable life? And I had to answer that question, say, girl, no, you have to learn how to be satisfied within who you are, the life you have, and create a life that you don't feel like you need rescuing from. There's nothing wrong with desiring a mate or being with someone, but if you're not whole first, satisfied with who you are, and learn how to love you, date yourself, and live a
Mhm.
fabulous life without someone else, and how to enjoy your own life without that other person, then I just feel like that's unhealthy. And so I had to really learn how to be single and satisfied. And it was a journey. And I talk about my journey because I was definitely addicted to love. I loved romance and this whole fairy tale ending, as some of us do, right? And
No,
so I
yeah.
had to really just learn how to be satisfied and how to really thrive in my life without a man in it.
I
Yeah.
think that you said something very important there. Being single, I've been married before. I've been in,
Mhm.
long-term relationships, and of course they all end up um with me being single. So I think for some of us who have experienced that, while we do desire to be, a wife, and a lot of us know that we are wife material, but we just continue to somehow, entertain the wrong men. I
Yeah.
think that once you've dealt with so much, whether it be trauma, whether it be games or whatever, you kind of get burnt out. So I think this is a good thing, and two, that you are transparent about your experience, because
Yeah.
for me, it's like now I'm over it. So
Yeah.
you know, I just I think for some women, some of them are just like tired, their
Mhm.
patience has run out.
Yeah.
And then for others who've never been in a long-term relationship or who haven't been married, they feel like
Yeah.
like you did, time is running out, what's wrong with me, and
Mhm.
everything else in between.
Yeah.
So the Single Woman Chronicles live stage play, that is a extension of the book.
So it's a little bit of an extension of one of the chapters in the book, which is called The Journey of a Loveaholic. And in that chapter, I pretty much talk about my experiences with men, my dating history, and kind of just what I went through, kind of just my story. And so, yes, some of it is when we're talking about Kara, the main character, but then a lot of it is I made it up, I created it for things that have either heard or just for my imagination of things that I feel like women deal with.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Okay. So in the stage play, well, reading some of the reviews, because you've already, put this play on several
Yeah.
places. Man, people have gone deep in their reviews for this stage play. I mean, they got to share some of their own personal, struggles with being single, and
Right, right.
struggling in marriages and relationships, and what the play
Yeah,
taught them. So I am excited about
yeah.
seeing this play, and just being a part of the journey, um you know with what you're doing with it. And so your kickoff is this weekend, actually, on Sunday.
Yes,
A
yes,
VIP pink carpet launch party. So can you
yes.
tell everyone, first of all, how do they become a VIP, if there's still time for them to become one, and what can people expect at this launch party?
Absolutely. So if you are interested in being a VIP, you can actually email me at info@charbriashine.com and we can give you more information as to what it requires. And actually, to expect, this is a celebration of our tour. It's our kickoff. So you can expect the characters to come out and walk on the pink red carpet. I said pink red, on the pink carpet,
Mhm.
and to get interviews just to kind of see about our characters a little bit, digging a little deeper and how we relate to our characters as well. A celebration with hors d'oeuvres from different restaurants and different local restaurants. So we're excited about that. It's going to be some great things, guys. And just a presentation from the cast, presentation from me, just some behind the scenes, and just overall fun, music, just a great party, a great time.
Awesome, awesome. So you are a singer, author, speaker, and producer.
Yes.
With this show, it kind of encompasses everything,
It
right?
does. Yes, it does. So with the show, so when I was single, because I'm happily married now, I actually had a ministry called Single and Satisfied, and it was an online ministry for women. And then I did the blog and the book, and now the
Mhm.
play. And the play really for me was to encourage women to just make their own lane in life, despite societal or family pressures to hurry up and settle down just because their clock is ticking. Sometimes
Mhm.
we settle for less than God's best. Cause like we said, we're trying to hurry up. We want to be with somebody. We're getting older. We want babies. And it's like, okay, but you're really doing yourself a disservice. And you
Mhm.
said something earlier when you said you're over it. I feel like sometimes that could be a good place to be. Cause I got to
Mhm.
that place. So I was like, okay, I'm tired of trying because I'm picking all the wrong men. And I feel like when
Mhm.
I really was like, I'm done, I gave it to God. And I mean, it was years, but
Right.
then God sent that man for me that was equally yoked with me, and then I feel like supports me in what I'm doing. Because I feel like you
Mhm.
should never have to lose yourself as a woman to
Oh
get
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah,
And I feel like,
definitely.
yeah, I feel like sometimes we do that, like, oh, I'm gonna change. Girl, no. Like if you were an ambitious person before he met you, a successful businesswoman, you gotta keep being you. And that was something
Absolutely.
that I learned, yeah, in my singleness. So with this play, you follow three characters, Kara, Mercedes, and Tatiana, and they are best friends. But in the play, you're going to be like, how are they even friends? They are so different. And some of us can attest. We have friends that just because our history, it gels us together, but we've grown differently. We've changed. We've merged into these different types of people. And you're
Mhm.
going to see kind of their experiences with men or the lack of with men, just see
Mhm.
how it really just challenges their self-worth, their identity, and even their faith in God and in faith in who they are as women. So yeah, I really love that. And yeah, so they can expect the kickoff. You'll see a little bit of fun stuff from us at the launch party, and then we're gonna kick off the tour starting August 27th.
Awesome. Awesome. So tell me, why tour now?
Yeah. You know what? We did it last year and everyone loved it. I was so grateful, I'm gonna be honest, 'cause that was my first stage play that I produced. And even married couples and guys, and I was shocked because the guys always ask, is it just for the ladies? And guys really enjoyed it. And I'm very happy, pleased with that.
Mhm.
But we were coming off the cusp of COVID. And
Mhm.
people were saying don't do a stage play now, but I just felt led that this was the time for me last year. And we were
Mhm.
trying to do it the year before, but all the theaters shut down. And I was going to move on to Single Woman Chronicles 2 this year, but people encouraged me to continue to do this first one first because so many people haven't seen it. And so now we feel like we want to be able to share this with not just the area I live in, but to continue to just spread it far and wide. And we want to move forward. And this is the first leg of the tour. And next year we're going to do even more. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that is I think now is a good time because
Yeah.
when things started to open up, people was ready to just come out,
Yes.
have a good time. So I
Girl.
think that this is a perfect time to do that. So
Yes.
real quick, so you're going to be in Maryville at the end of this month. You'll be in Indianapolis
Mhm.
towards the second week in September, and then at the end of September, you will be in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So, can you
Yes.
tell everyone how can they purchase tickets and how
Yes.
can they follow and support you?
Absolutely. So for tickets and everything behind the scenes of the show, you can go to swcthestageplay.com. That's swcthestageplay.com. And as far as me, you can go to charbria.com to find out all of the things and events that I'm doing. And also Charbria Shine. You can follow me anywhere on that. Facebook, Charbria, because I have 5,000 followers.
Awesome. So, um, for anybody that may be listening before we get off of here, you all heard her. Go to swcthestageplay.com to get your tickets. Indianapolis.
Yes, come
Indianapolis,
on
go get your
through.
tickets now. Fort Wayne, go get your tickets now. And Maryville, go get your tickets. Go get your
Yes.
tickets. Go get your tickets. All right. And make sure that you go follow, like, and share her page. Make sure that you go to her website, Charbria Shine. Charbria and the
Yes.
word shine, Shine. All right. um,
Yes, we'll be there in September, Fort Wayne and Indy. So get those tickets.
yes, and she'll be making a couple of appearances actually here in the
Yes.
city as well. So, last but not least, what would you say to a woman that is struggling in her singleness right now? What would you like to leave with them?
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
how can the men who encounter a woman who may be over it,
Yeah.
what do you suggest, or how do you suggest that they approach that
Yeah.
woman for
Okay,
relationships?
so for the ladies, I would definitely say don't be so obsessed with finding the man. Become the woman that the man that you want will be attracted to.
Oh, that's good.
And do that first and foremost for yourself. Okay, and not just, well, I did this for a man and I didn't get him. No, become that woman first and
Mhm.
foremost for yourself, and that man will be attracted to her. And I know it's like, oh, but it's been a long time. It may take time. It took a long time for me, but I waited and I didn't settle, and God blessed me. Now, for the men, I would say you need to be upfront and you need to be real. Like, don't play games. You need to let her know your intentions up front and be real about it. That's exactly what my husband did with me. I was not about games. The first conversation, I said, why should I let you interrupt my life? And I was serious. Yes, he seemed fabulous, but I was like, my life is already fabulous without you, boo. So, like, what you gonna add to this? So, yeah, make sure,
Right.
guys, that you express your intentions and don't play games. Because we ain't out here ready for, we ain't trying to play no games, y'all. We serious out here.
Listen, I know that's right. Y'all heard her. Well,
Yes.
Charbria, I want to thank you for joining us today on JQLM Radio's Community Corner, and
Yes.
congratulations on the tour. And in case y'all didn't know, Ego Entertainment will be in the building this weekend. Okay, hosting a
Woo!
tour
Come
with the
on.
pink carpet, because y'all know
Yes.
that's what we do. Yes, she is one of our one of our clients, and I am excited to be working with her. It has definitely been a great experience thus far, and this is going to be good.
Yes.
So thank you all for tuning in to the JQLM Radio's Community Corner with your girl, Lady J, right here on JQLM Radio, a division of Ego Entertainment Network. And make sure that you are tuning in, Lord, 24/7, 365. Share with your family, friends, and followers on how to listen to JQLM Radio. And until next time, we are out.